Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. A cryptocurrency exchange that does service US customers has relisted XRP, but there is a catch, and I'll get to that. But the cryptocurrency exchange in question is CoinGate. And so this is actually the third cryptocurrency exchange that I'm aware of that has relisted XRP. But all three of these exchanges do have something in common, so we're going to need to talk about this. It's still good news regardless, but there's definitely at a minimum one asterisk next to the relisting of XRP that has occurred today. And this announcement was brand new. It did occur today. I'm happy to see this. XRP is back up and running on an exchange today, which is April 9th, 2021. But before we go any further, I do want to be clear that I don't have any sort of legal or financial background. I'm not offering legal or financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about XRP and Ripple and cryptocurrency stories, and that is all that this is. Very much appreciate the support, though. And so for those of you that missed out, before I get into the very latest news, I just want to set the table and let you have a quick refresher, or if you haven't heard it all, then this will still get caught up to speed then. just covering the other two cryptocurrency exchanges that within the last week and a half or so have resumed trading of XRP on their platforms. And so the first one comes from this story from A&B Crypto. This is from March 27th, so a good week and a half or so ago. Relist XRP scores a goal. This is the first exchange that will relist XRP. And I remember happily covering this story the day that this broke. And the exchange, I can't remember how to say the damn name. It's LYKKE. And I remember last time I covered this, I was like, I don't know how to say this. I was going to call it like. I don't know how to say it. And then a bunch of you nice people out there in the comment section of the video, you told me how to say it. I can't remember if it was likely or likey. It might have been likey. I don't really remember because apparently I have the 8-second memory of a goldfish. So I guess if you guys want to drop a comment down below, give a second time the charm. Will Moon Lambeau remember this time? But so for now, I'm just going to call it like, which I know is wrong, but I'm going to say likey or likely, and then I don't know if that's whatever. I'm calling it like, all right? So anyway, like, a cryptocurrency exchange based out of Switzerland, is the first exchange that has decided to relist XRP. CEO Richard Olson took to Twitter to claim that, quote, "We are thrilled to relist XRP. Bridging the gap of traditional finance with the new world of blockchain is our mantra. And XRP is foundational to achieving this goal. It is a milestone that regulation allows us to relist, a big step forward." And they are, here's the thing. They're based out of Switzerland. And so when I've been talking about, XRP not getting relisted before we have some sort of sufficient regulatory clarity surrounding what's happening with Ripple and XRP and the SEC, I have been clear that what I'm talking about is United States-based exchanges. For a lot of these exchanges that delisted or halted trading of XRP outside of the United States, to me, that does seem a little bit less reasonable than if your headquarters is in the United States and you halted trading of XRP. Little bit less reasonable. I get it. It's still an abundance of caution, and the vast majority of entities outside the United States didn't take that action. The ones that did, though, they had some sort of presence in the United States. Now, with this cryptocurrency exchange, like, however the hell you say it, they're kind of in an interesting situation because they don't officially market to the United States. And so they think, and I don't know if this is true or not, but they seem to have hinted that they think that legally protects them. And so if people just happen to hop on the platform, apparently, I guess it's okay, something like that. But there are tremendous tax implications, is my understanding. So if you were going to try and do this, I'm not going to recommend it. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not, I don't know. But at a minimum, you're going to want to go ahead and talk to some sort of a accounting professional, because I don't know, as far as the KYC and AML requirements that are in place for United States-based cryptocurrency exchanges that are regulated, Like there are different implications in terms of reporting of this or that, and you can get heavily penalized, is my understanding, with if you don't treat these cryptocurrency exchanges a little bit differently. And I can't remember all the specifics, and that's why I just wanted to mention that, just so if you were even thinking of going down that route, now you know. Really good idea to do your homework and make sure that you get some sort of accounting advice on that. And then there was this cryptocurrency exchange, Bex Plus, which I hadn't heard of. Here you go on their website. They describe themselves as a global crypto derivatives trading platform established in 2017. And here's the notice they put out. This is March 30th. So just a little over a week ago. Bex Plus has relisted XRP trading now in view of the latest development of the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit and the request of many traders. Bex Plus has now taken the lead to relist XRP. Welcome to trade again. If the subsequent progress of the case leads to a sharp increase in the risk of XRP trading, it may be delisted again. Thanks for your support. That sounds a bit wishy-washy to me. Like, does it not to you? Like, just the way things like subjectively appear from the outside without you knowing all the inner workings. That's what you're going on. Like, is there not something that has been definitively discovered that would make you recognize that it's safe? My gosh, because you're not going to get the actual legal clarity until this is all done. You're not going to get that level of certainty. It just struck me as a little odd. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still happy. In any exchange that's going to bring XRP back, hey, if you think it's safe, you're going to do it. Fantastic. XRP is my largest crypto holding. Anything that could be good for Ripple and XRP, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give that 2 thumbs up. Not a problem here. But you can also note here, this is a website called Crypto News, and they were talking about Bex Plus because I was just curious and looking into them a little bit. And they wrote the following. Bex Plus is licensed by St. Vincent and the Grenadines Financial Services Authority. As they don't do any KYC checks, this means that customers from all over the world can sign up, including U.S. customers. On the other hand, this also implies a lack of strict regulation, so the exchange's funds may not be insured, not giving customers any guarantee in the chance that something malicious should happen. Yeah, and again, so there's that, and also from a document filing perspective with the United States government, I'm highly confident things are going to be different. So again, with them too, you're going to need to do your own homework. And then there's this from CoinGate, which does service United States-based customers. So they're relisting XRP, but unfortunately, here's the asterisk. Here's the headline first, and you're going to get what the asterisk is immediately. XRP relisted on CoinGate, now available to be bought, paid with, and accepted as a payment for non-U.S. citizens. And there you go. Relisting XRP except for customers that are in the U.S. And I feel like I had heard the name CoinGate before, just because I've been operating within the world of crypto since November 2017, but I don't really know anything about them, to be honest. And so I just did a little bit of looking them up today, nothing intense right here, but I did want to share with you what they had to say and what their justification is, because it's rather fascinating here. But this is another situation. So this is the third cryptocurrency exchange that I personally am aware of that has relisted XRP. All 3 of them, though, outside of the United States. And they're being very careful here about what that means for U.S. customers. What it means for U.S. customers is effectively nothing. Nothing changes. Really, it's not changing. I mean, I guess you can make an argument for like, but as far as I know, I guess you could trade it. I'm not convinced that's necessarily a good idea. Nothing against the exchange. I think that it could be a bit more risky for any United States-based citizen that wants to use the platform, but you got to look into that, make your own decision on that. And I'm willing to be persuaded on that. If you've got some sort of awesome information, just let me know. But here's what CoinGate had to say. XRP was on the brink of its virtual end. That's a little dramatic. Is that a little bit dramatic? Just a tiny baby bit? I think so. Anyway, XRP was on the brink of its virtual end after the SEC filed its lawsuit against Ripple Labs back in December 2020, alleging the company violated U.S. securities laws in selling XRP to retailers. This had instant repercussions for XRP, as many US-based crypto platforms and exchanges started delisting one of the most popular digital assets out there. Yeah, exactly. And as I've been saying for quite a bit of time, I blame the SEC for the cryptocurrency exchanges doing this. I do not blame the exchanges, because they're just protecting their livelihoods, themselves, their employees, and as an extension, their employees' families, all of that. It makes all the sense in the world. It's just they thought was the most legally prudent move. They were put into this position. I don't blame them one bit. I think that Uphold and BitTrue and GateHub, they're more bold in allowing the United States citizens to continue to trade XRP, and I respect that tremendously, but I'm not going to be mad at any cryptocurrency exchange that's just looking out for their own self-interest. Not in the least. Anyway, what they wrote here continues, though. However, the case began to turn in Ripple's favor after the first court hearings, where one of the judges observed that XRP, quote, also has a utility, and that utility distinguished it from Bitcoin and Ether, end quote. So that sentence right there is enough for CoinGate not to allow trading in the United States, but to at least bring it back to the platform. And this also makes me think about something that Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, has talked about, which is that even if the worst happens and XRP is no longer allowed to be traded in the United States, which is kind of unfathomable, like if it goes to that level, I'd really be shocked. Maybe could happen, in my opinion, and again, it's an unprofessional opinion, no legal background here, but I'd be very surprised if that happened. But even Brad Garlinghouse has said, look, if it does, they can use a different cryptocurrency exchange for, a different cryptocurrency rather than XRP within their on-demand liquidity platform for any corridor that touches the United States, and then all the other corridors on the planet can just use XRP because XRP is superior for this, and it's one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies on the entire planet. So there's a path forward. Even if this happens, it would just get more messy, and things would be less efficient for United States citizens and more costly compared to the rest of the world, which would be unfortunate. So I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just saying. But even Ripple has thought down that path as just, what would our contingency possibilities be? Anyway, and then CoinGate continues here now. Consequently, once the tide started to turn out of the SEC's favor, XRP price began to rally, surging above $1.03, which is a 75% increase for 7 days, as of time of writing. The price increase signalizes both the... It shouldn't just be signals. They wrote signalizes. Okay. That does not sound right. Anyway, the price increase signalizes... Is that a word? I have to Google that one. I don't know. I mean, I've been speaking what most people would consider to be English for 37 years now. And look, I don't know every single word and every way to use every single word, but that doesn't sound right to me. Anyway, the price increase signalizes both the well-perceived gear shift in the lawsuit, as well as the growing demand from the crypto community to relist XRP in crypto platforms. Knowing this, CoinGate is announcing that it is relisting XRP as a tradable and payable asset for its non-US citizens. The geographical restrictions are still compulsory, as there is still legal uncertainty in the lawsuit about SEC and Ripple. Yeah, so it's just interesting. That's enough for them to relist it elsewhere in the world, but what functionally has changed? Because how does this absolve their operations elsewhere in the world? Not that I think that they should have halted XRP in the first place outside of the United States, but since they did, how has this now absolved them? I don't know. They didn't really flesh out sufficiently what their thinking was here. So that's what they had to say. So there we are. So look, I don't think that you're going to see Coinbase and Bitstamp and pick your other US-based cryptocurrency exchange. I don't think you're going to see any of them relist XRP prior to a settlement or full adjudication on this court case. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. You know me. Like, I am pro XRP. It's my biggest holding. Would love to be wrong and have all these exchanges relist XRP. And maybe we'll get lucky and there will be some sort of outlier, but I don't think you're going to see any sort of mass relisting of XRP in the US outside of, like I said, settlement or full adjudication of this case. So there we are. But hey, you know what? Let's take the wins as we get them. There's another cryptocurrency exchange has relisted XRP today. That's good news. All right, I'll wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.